What's up, everybody? It's your boy DG the Chef, and today I'm super excited to let you guys know that the channel is growing. We hit our 1,000 views, so thank you all for coming by and supporting the new channel, man. 1,000 views is a big start. We did it in less than a month, so I'm super excited about that. The videos have been getting some really good feedback and comments, man. Keep them coming, keep the follows coming. I just really appreciate the love. Second, we now have a logo, guys. We got a logo. I'm excited. I don't really know what to say. We got a logo. Check it out. Go to the YouTube. Click on the banner. Tell me what you think. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. So today, as promised, what we talking about? Blitz schemes. That's right. Everybody's favorite thing to Madden to do is have really good defense and have blitzes that work with the least amount of time possible. So today we talking about blitz schemes and how to get them sacks. So before we get into the video, you already know what to do. Hit that sub button, bro. Appreciate it. All right, so here we are in practice mode. As always, have the Detroit Lions going up against the New England Patriots. I feel like that's the best way to show you guys the capabilities of this blitz, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So first, I'm gonna run this blitz in practice mode to show you guys how fast and how fast it works, how easy it is to set up, and then I'll walk you guys through to show you how to do it yourself. So I'm gonna come in here to nickel, select this 2-4-5. There is another playbook that has this very similar formation. It may not be called 2-4-5, but pretty much same thing. And we're gonna go in here and we're gonna allow New England to come out and gun. 3 wide, pretty basic play. We'll go here with the fade halfback wheel. I'm gonna set it up really quick. Now adjust my camera. Alrighty, 1 sec. I hate that it takes so long for that. It's so irritating. All right, so we have it set up. So let's watch and see how this blitz works. All right, Tom Brady's gonna snap the ball. I have my linebacker coming right off the edge. And of course, their New England Patriots receivers are beat. So one more time, I'm gonna set this up a little smoother. Alrighty. Get that blitz coming right off that edge. Every time. So you're either gonna get the left outside linebacker or the right outside linebacker coming off the edge. As you see here, we're getting the left outside linebacker, and that right outside linebacker is getting picked up slightly. I'll run it one more time for you guys so you can see it. And the reason why that right outside linebacker is coming is he's getting chipped when the tight end comes off the line of scrimmage. All right, so let's walk through this blitz. This is what you guys have been waiting for. Super simple setup. We are going to classify this as a level 2 blitz. So the previous blitz that we had on the channel was a level 1 blitz. It was easier to kind of beat. This one's a little tougher. Normally, pretty good players are going to be able to stop this pretty consistently, but you can surprise someone every now and then with it. I actually run it quite often, and I have a lot of variances to what I do to it. So again, we're gonna click this fade wheel. All right, so let's get into the blitz, and I'm gonna show you guys how to actually run it. So the first thing that I do is I press my corners. So corners are gonna get pressed. Then I'm going to go D-line adjustments, not linebacker adjustments, but D-line adjustments. You can press left on your D-pad. I'm going to pinch my line down. And now what you see is now we have everyone who's taking a gap. So I have somebody rushing B gap, somebody rushing A gap, somebody rushing A gap, somebody rushing B gap, and then my linebackers are going C gap on the outside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go D-line adjustments again, and I'm going to slant inside this time. So now what you're going to see is my D tackle and my linebackers are going to crash A gap on both sides. So both left middle linebacker, right middle linebacker are going to crash that A gap, and both my D tackles are going to crash A gap. So it's almost like they're going to overload A gap on both sides, and then my outside linebackers are still going to take C gap. Now, why this is important is because it's going to force the B gap defender, that right guard, and that left tackle to crash down to help. Because right now we have a 4-on-3, and someone needs to be picked up, and we have to figure out how to pick them up. So I'm going to move my safety over to this running back right here, so he'll be in a better position. I'm going to move my strong safety down over underneath the 4th receiver so they do not bump into each other. And then after that, nothing else. Boom, they both come off the line of scrimmage. Tom Brady has to force the ball out quick. More than likely, you're gonna get there in the game. The computer is a cheater, so once again, I'll show you how fast I set it up. So this is actually a blitz that has been in Madden for a long time. At least for the last 4 years, this blitz has been in Madden. I don't know why Madden doesn't decide to fix it. I don't know why the AI hasn't been able to figure out how to pick it up yet, but this is a very powerful blitz. It's a fast blitz. It's easy to set up, and if it's 3rd and long, 4th and long, this is a really good blitz to run to force your opponent to have to either block more people or force them to have to throw the ball quickly. I wouldn't suggest running this on 4th and short, 4th and mid, because if they run a really quick slant route and have a good receiver with good release, you are going to get beat across your face and it could be off to the races by then. So this is a good mid 3rd down blitz because it is fast and it will force your opponent to throw the ball quickly. And at that point, all you have to do is make a tackle. Let's get into some actual gameplay footage of me running this blitz against other people. So my recording software hasn't been letting me be amazing as normal, so we didn't get to record video for this particular portion. But as you'll see here, I'm setting up in that nickel blitz, and the first thing we do is we get that interception, so we get that turnover. And here's another guy that we're running the same blitz against, same setup, moving that safety down, blitzing those outside linebackers and pressing those corners. You'll see that I'm moving my free safeties down so they can be in better position to cover those linebackers and those tight ends. And here we go, boom, we get that sack. It's not an instant sack, it's not a nano, so it is stoppable, but you'll see that it is really good pressure, and with blitzing those corners, it does provide us some time. Next play, we get our safety, we get our 2 points. We're on the board now. So here we go, running it again and out of a different formation against the same guy. He's still trying to figure out how to stop it. What I'm doing is, you'll see me take my safety and come down to that running back as fast as possible. I'm trying to make sure that he can't get the ball out, or at least he hesitates. If you can get somebody to hesitate, you've halfway won the battle. Now what ends up happening during this game is he gets so fixated on trying to beat the blitz that he completely abandons the run. That's half of the battle, guys. If you can get your opponent so set on beating the one play that you're running, all you have to do is make your small adjustments while they're still trying to figure out how to beat you. Here we have another guy we're running the same blitz against online. You see me doing the same thing, bringing my corners, bringing my safeties down, pressing those corners, and still getting that same pressure off of that line of scrimmage. So if you guys have enjoyed this and you're going to use this, let me know if it's working for you. Let me know how you're running it, when you run it, and as always, sub to the channel. It's your boy DG the Chef, and we out of here.